right, guys. Make sure you take out your homework. Have a seat. Good afternoon. My name is Brandy Tyler McIntosh. I teach at Bond Elementary School here in Tallahassee, Florida. I teach 4th grade math to all of the students in 4th grade, and I teach a 5th grade math class to a third of the students in 5th grade. This is how it's going down today. We're going to start off with our homework assignments, broken into groups. I want 5th grade on this side. I want 4th grade on this side. I want Shaquila. After school is not as formal as my regular classroom is. You know, I tell my kids all the time, it does not matter to me if you're swinging from the ceiling as long as you get the answer. And then after school, sometimes we are literally swinging from the ceilings, you know, or we're outside doing something, you know, or we're running around the school. But it just enables us to have that connection between school and after school. Because I'm the teacher that teaches during school, I'm able to roll everything over into after school to ensure that the kids are successful. You got the first 15 minutes to go over your homework. The next 15 minutes, we will go to Promethean board and we will work on coordinate pairs like we did yesterday and the 4 quadrants. You remember that? Yes. A structured homework time is critical to student achievement because it enables the kids not only to work on time management, study skills, and all those other things, but to have access to everything that they need. I'm coming. And what do you do first? Multiply what?
6 times.
Which is what?
36.
Okay, so write your 36 down here, times your last 6. You multiply that, and you'll come up with what 6 cubed or 6 to the 3rd power is.
Miss Mac, she helps me more with my math because if I can't understand it, she breaks it down into steps to me and I can really understand it then. I don't understand.
Okay. What is this called? Yes.
Root. Square root.
You sure? It's not your foot. You sure? Okay, this is square root. Guys, when we talked about square roots today, what did we say?
The 4 is the base and the 2 is the exponent. Now that is doing squares, exponents. We're talking about square roots. You remember this little icon that I put on the board? This, right? Right. Now we talked about square roots and perfect squares. Remember you had to learn your perfect squares? 1 times 1, 2 times 2. This will be what, Brian?
2 to the 2nd power.
This will be 2 to the 2nd power. So this is a perfect square. So what would the square root of 4 be?
2.
2. Because 2 times 2 is 4. Now the problem you're working on is the square root of what?
100.
100. What would it be?
10 to the 2nd.
It'll be 10 to the 2nd power. Why?
Because 10 times 10 is 100.
Bam. After that, I do whole group instruction, and it can be on anything across the board. It just depends on what I'm teaching at the time. Okay, what are the characteristics of quadrant 1? All positives. So what I was going over with them was the coordinate grids. My 4th graders know how to do coordinate grids, but they didn't know how to do it with the 4 quadrants. What are the coordinates of D? Who could tell me? Go ahead, Brian.
Positive 2 and positive 4.
And we're doing D. Come moving and see. Very good, Brian. Thank you. What are the coordinates of E? Shaquila.
Positive 5 and positive 0. It's 0.
Positive 0.
No, not positive 0, it's just 0.
It's 0. Come see. The lesson that I taught today was one that would help prepare them for 5th grade, my 4th graders, and give my 5th graders a review. So that's why I chose that lesson today. Moving in, let's see. Very good, 0 and 5. All right, who's plotting?
Me.
Joanna, I have to give you a short one.
What's the first one?
You see it?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Positive 2 and positive 3.
Okay, go for it.
Positive 2, positive 3. Don't rush me.
C.
You go X,
Forgot.
Y. Okay, great. Right now, we're going to break into our groups. 5th grade, continue on your homework. Fourth grade, this side, you can grab laptops. Guys, and after that, that's when I'll pull a small group. Some of the kids get laptops, some of the kids are at the Promethean board, some of the kids are still working on their homework assignments if they need to.
Oh.
When they break into small groups, some of the students are able to get laptops. Today, they were working on something called Study Island. Are you on the network? You're in. Are you on the network? The way the program is designed, it touches in on all of the skills that the kids need to master their grade level. They have their own tutorials to work on, and it has prescriptions on it in the event that they didn't master a certain skill. They can go back and get a review of it and then be assessed on it. And the kids love it because it's kid-friendly.
Stop sign?
Why stop sign?
Because now stop sign in this way.
They were working on the shape Sudoku, and I love that game. And sometimes I give them the numbers, but I find that the shapes are easier for the kids to manipulate because they see colors and not just these black numbers 1 through 9. And you know, everybody knows how to play Sudoku. It's critical thinking. It's analyzing. It's all of those things that are abstract to me, and they love it.
Give us a hard one, Miss Mac.
Oh, you want a hard one?
Yes, we do.
Whenever you are solving numerical expressions or any long problems where you have to do order of operation, always remember PEMDAS. With that in mind, you'll always know, okay, I have to remember PEMDAS. I have to do this in that order. You cannot skip over.
Use PEMDAS, which means, please excuse my dear Aunt Shay Shay.
Parentheses, exponents. What's next?
Multiplication.
Next.
Division.
Next.
Addition.
Next.
Subtraction.
We were working on order of operations, my fourth graders were, when we were at the table. And the dry erase table, we love it because not only does it spin, the kids are able to work their problems out on it. So they're not stuck at their desk writing on a sheet of paper with a pencil like we traditionally did in the past. And, you know, kids love writing on a dry erase board. I don't know what that's about. But having it there at the table, it amazes me how much more work they get done. 50 divided by parentheses open, 8 plus 2.
Can I start up?
Parentheses close. Everybody has that written down?
Yes.
Okay, great. What do you do first?
8 plus 2.
Why?
Because it's in the parentheses.
It's in the parentheses, and you have to do what first?
Parentheses.
Parentheses. So what's 8 plus 2?
10.
Now, when you do this, write the 10 directly under the parentheses. Write out 3.
If I didn't go to an after school program, then I wouldn't get the extra help that I get right now because of my actual teacher who teaches me, helps me with my homework.
We have 50 divided by 10. Is there anything else left?
No.
So now you saw.
50 divided by
All the children that I've had in after school always do better than my kids that I just have in day school. So your answer is 5. That's it.
So easy.
So I'm very appreciative for after school and being able to be here with my kids. So yeah.